Hi everyone. Today's session will be on problem solving, and these problem has been asked from 2000, you can say 21 to 2022. Okay, in GATE. Okay, and these problems are completely new. Okay, you can say they are from special aptitude and function inequalities. Okay, so these are very hot topics. Okay, which you can expect in the GATE examination this year. Okay, so be ready for that. Okay, it depends upon the branch. Okay, branch, suppose somebody is from electronics and communication, so they will definitely get some function in, okay, questions, some probability questions. And if somebody is from aerospace, they will expect this kind of questions, right? And mechanical, civil, whatever branch you belong to. So the very first question is on your screen. We will say this is first question. So I think anybody can answer this question, right? So what is the question here is that which one of the following is a representation, okay, not to the scale and in bold of the following of all the value of x satisfying this inequality, okay? So please try this question. So 2 minus 5x is given as which is less than or equal to which is you know slack inequality minus 6x minus 5 by 3, okay. Then what you can do here is you can just cross multiply these three, okay. So you can say that 6 minus 15x, okay, less than minus 6x, okay, plus 5. I believe many of you might have got the answer as well, yes. So if you solve this further, right, so you can take this constant this side, okay, and this variable that side. So 6 minus 5 less than or equal to minus 6 plus plus 15x, okay. And then it is going to be what? It will give you 9x is greater than or equal to 1, right? So x is greater than or equal to 1 by 2. So sorry, 1 by 9, not 1 by 2, right? 1 by 9. So you can see here, basically what does this represent? This represent negative quantities, okay, negative numbers, right? And this represent positive number as well as some negative number, and this represent few positive numbers only, right? And this represent both. So this is x greater than 1 by 9. So you can write this as 1 by 9 infinity, right? Which option is correct, guys? Tell me. Yeah, option C is going to be correct, right? So this question can be done in couple of seconds, right? It doesn't take that much time, okay? So I believe everybody has understood, okay? So already we have discussed the concept, and please remember, okay? Though I have discussed beyond the level of gate, okay? So but in the gate examination, very simple question will be asked. So we'll go for next question, the question number 2, right? Which was asked in GATE 2022 only. So all these questions are from GATE 2022. So if f of x is given here, that is 2 ln under root ex, okay, e raised to power x. What is the area bounded by fx in the interval 0 to 2? Okay, so this is closed interval on x-axis, right? So here, what is given? You can solve this question quickly. So f of x is given as, so what you have to do in the main examination is you have to only spend 20 minutes for aptitude, okay? Only spend 20 minutes for aptitude. Whatever question you can do in 20 minutes, just do, right? So I think in 20 minutes, all questions can be done. So f of x is given as 2 ln under root e raised to power x, okay? And you have to find the area. What is the meaning of area? Area means the integration, right? So you have to find the area. Area means integration between 0 to 2, okay, and f of x dx. Okay. So I believe many of you might have got the answer as well. So you can just integrate this 0 to 2, 2 ln under root ex and dx. Okay. Okay. Now you can take what? Yeah. So you can write this as 0 to 2 ln e raised to power, okay, this is 2 ln e raised to power x by 2, okay, dx. I believe this can be written like this. And then what you can do, you can write this 2 you can take up, right? So 0 to 2 ln e raised to power okay, so you can take this x by 2 down also, no problem is there, right? So this 2 into x by 2 ln e dx. So this 2 and 2 gets cancelled, so it became simple, okay, that is 0 to 2 x dx. Okay, so I believe ln e equal to 1 everybody knows, yeah? Ln e equal to, okay, so this is x square by 2 and 0 to 2, right? So this will give you 4 by 2, that is what is the answer, guys? Option C. Okay, so we are just using some properties of logarithm. You should know that ln e equal to 1. Okay, so how many of you understood this question? Okay. So please try these kind of a question. These kind of questions are very, very simple, right? And very elegant questions, right? Okay. So next question is this question. This question was asked, again from the inequality, right? So consider the following inequality, okay? And 3p minus q, okay? 3p minus q is less than 4, and 3q minus p is less than 12, okay? Now, which of the following expression below satisfies, the inequalities? Okay, so that you have to solve it. Yeah. So, can somebody solve this question? This question is very simple. There are two variables. Okay, there are two variables, and you have to solve this. Yes. Please try this question. I'm just so see, guys, this question can be done very easily, okay? And you can choose also. See, you can eliminate these values, right? You can choose some value of p and q by yourself, okay? And those, okay, you can choose here, right? And as we know that there is what less than, okay? So in that, in all the options, this strict inequality will be there, okay? Strict inequality will be there. Always keep this in mind, okay? There will not be any equal or kind of. So I think without solving this question you can solve, okay? Yes, everybody, I believe everybody understood this question, right? So option directly you can say option A is gonna be correct, okay? Because you should also focus here, okay? There is a strict inequality. There are two kind of inequality. One is strict and one is slack. In fact, this question can be done just by looking at the question, right? Okay. Or what you can do, you can just solve this. Okay. You can solve this and you can find out. Yeah. So what you can do, this is simple. Okay. You can just add these two. So it is 2p and this is gonna be plus 3q. Yeah. This is 2p and this is going to be plus 3q and this is 16. Yeah. Sorry, this will be 2. Okay, so this is going to be 2q, so this is p plus q, which is less than 8. I think anybody can solve this kind of question. I believe everyone understood this question, so without solving also you can solve this kind of a question, right? Okay, you see what I have done here is just I have added these two inequality, inequality 1 and inequality 2. So we got the relation here, right? So which one of the following expression satisfies the following inequality? So answer is going to be A. And that too, as I told you from the very beginning also, if there is a strict inequality, so in all the options you can eliminate these options, right? Okay, perfect. So can we go ahead? So this question will only take 1 second just by looking at the question. In the examination there will be kind of pressure, right? In the mind, oh my God, what will happen? What will happen? But don't think about anything. Just go and give your best. Hmm? Hello. This question you see, guys, okay, this question was very good question, right? So a function y of x is defined in the interval 0 to 1 on the x-axis as, this is y of x is given, okay, and which one of the following is the area under the curve? in this interval. Okay, so this time they have given some, so it is very simple question. Okay, so you have to just integrate. Which one of the following is the area under the curve for 0 to 1? Okay, so complete interval they have included, right? 0 to 1. So you have to just integrate this. So you have to find the area of this 0 to 1 f of x, sorry, y of x dx. So 0 to 1 by 3. Okay, so you can say that this is 2 into, uh, you know, you can directly solve because all the functions are constant here, right? So you don't have to integrate basically, but yeah, you can do just, right? So this is going to be 0 to 1 by 3, okay, 2 dx plus 1 by 3 to 3 by 4, 3 dx plus. You don't have to write all these things, right? You can multiply this function into the bit of the integration, right? The limit of integration. And this is going to be 3 by 4, okay, to 1, okay, and this is 1 here. So 2 into, what will happen here is that 2 into 1 by 3 plus, this is going to be 3 into 3 by 4 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 into 1 minus 3 by 4. Yeah. What is the answer? Achat is saying, okay, option, yeah. So this is 2 by 3 plus, you can solve this, right? So I believe this is 12 and then 9 minus 4, right? 5 by 12. Okay, so you can solve this, right? So can somebody tell me the answer? Uh, yes. So we can solve also, no problem. So one should not, leave this question. 3 into, this is 12, right? So you can say that 12, 9 minus 4 plus 1 by 4, right? So just solving this further. So this is 2 by 3 plus, you know, this is 5 by plus 1 by 4, right? Yes. So what will happen here is that you can take the, this is 4 and this is 3, right? So you will get 12, right? And 10 plus 3. Yes. So which option you are getting, guys? Option C, right? So you can get, okay, you can solve this. So you will get the option, whatever option you are getting, that is correct, right? So please solve this, okay? So can we move ahead and go to the next question? So one doesn't have to make mistake of any kind. Yes. How many of you got C as an option? So this was very simple question, and let me match the answer as well, guys, because yes. So here we have done what? Here we have done. A minute. So it was, yes. It was 8 plus 15 plus 3, by 12. Right? So it was 26. Okay, 26 by 12. So you will get 13 by 6. Okay, so this is how we can solve this question. So this is very simple question. Okay, and you can just solve properly without making committing any mistake, or you can also plot this function. Okay, so you can plot this function, okay, like y of x, okay, versus x, and you can say that 0 to 1 by 3, what is there? 2 is there, right? From here to here, then from You can see from 1 by 3 to 3 by 4, right? What is there? That is 3 is there, right? So you can say that this is 2, so you can say this is going to be 3, right? Okay, so you can plot and you can just find the area under the rectangle, okay, rectangle or square, whatever you will get. So that is also a good way of solving the question, right? Instead of doing this thing, you can just plot and you can find the area of this, okay, whenever the constant is given. Yes. Next question, let's solve this question. This question is very good question. Yes. So please try this question, guys. Hmm. Let R be a root of the equation, okay? So this is basically the quadratic equation given. The quadratic equation is given, okay? And you have to find the value of R, okay? And then you have to find the value of this expression. So I think this is very simple question. Yes, please solve this. Hmm. Directly, as we know that R is the root of the equation, right? R is the root of the equation. So equation is x square plus 2x plus 6 equal to 0, right? So we can directly put the R here, right? In place in the this equation. So it should be equal to 0. R squared 2R plus 6 equal to 0, right? Okay. That is the very first equation. Okay. Now what you can do here is you can just take this. Okay. You just take this and then what you can do. You can just multiply this, right? So r plus 2 and r plus 3, r plus 4 and r plus 5. Okay. So if you multiply here, so it will give you r square plus 5r plus 6. Okay, and then if you multiply this, so it is going to be giving you 9r plus 20. Okay, I believe this is fine, this is given for you, right? And then if you solve this, right, so yes, so r square plus 2r plus 6, right? R square, so you can write this as r square plus 3r plus 2r plus 6, and this can also be written as r square plus 7r plus 2r plus you know uh, 6 plus 14, right? So you can write like this. Okay, you don't have to in fact find the roots, okay, because this will give you two roots. Okay, this will give you two roots. Okay, understood. So what answer you guys are getting? Option D. Okay, one my yeah. So this is how we solve this, right? So you can say that here r square plus 3 2r plus 6, so it becomes 3r only, right? And then you got 7r plus 14. Okay, okay. So now you can just multiply this. So 21 into r square plus 2r you will get, right? Okay. So now you can justify. Okay, you can just see. So okay, so from here what you will get, you have got this, right? 21, or you can just multiply here. So from here directly also you can find the roots. So you will get the answer as minus 126. So how many of you got the answer minus 126? Okay, this is quadratic equation and you have to just solve simply. Yes. Yes. Okay, so this question was asked in computer science, okay, gate in 2022. So yes. So how we are solving this? How we are getting minus 126? So you can take from equation 2. Okay, you can take from equation 2 r square plus 2r equal to minus 6, right? So then you can plug here, right? So if you plug that, so 21 into minus 6 equal to minus 126. Okay. So this is how you can solve this question quickly. So how many of you understood this question, guys? Yeah. See, this question can be done within 10 seconds. It takes some time because you have to think. So I believe everyone understood. Okay. So you have to use this equation very carefully. Okay. So can we move to the next question, if you allow me? Going to have. Okay, so yeah, but think about it. Okay, so whenever any equation is given and it is mentioned that r is the root of the equation, if you plug this r into the equation, so that equation will give you the zero value, right? So here they are asking this, right? They have given this, so you have to understand. Okay, so after all, this can also give you two quadratic equations, product of two quadratic equation. You see this, then we have split some terms and just made it zero and just okay. So without finding the roots, we are able to find this. Okay. Chalo. One more question, guys. This is one of the good question was asked in gate examination. So please solve this. Okay. Two straight line pass through the origin. Okay. One of them passes through 1 3 and other passes through this 1 2. Okay, so what is the area enclosed by the, see, many question has been asked from area, right? Area enclosed by between the straight line in the interval 0 1 on the x-axis, right? So you can find the you know okay, so you can just plot it as well. So this is y-axis and this is x-axis, right? So this is the 0 0 line. Okay, and there is x equal to 1. Okay, and x equal to 1, and the y is given as 3 here, right? And also 2. Sorry, so y has two values, right? So y has one value, this is, and this is 3 here, you can say. And try to solve this question quickly. I will solve this. Yes. So what we can do here is we can plot this. Okay, so just plotting. Okay, just see how I'm going to plot. So this is y and this is x. Okay, so for x you can take 1 2 3 4, and for y 1 2 3 and 4, right? Okay, now all these points are given, right? So you can plot here. And that is the straight line, two line. There are two straight lines passing through origin, right? So one will be 0 0 to 1 3, and one will be 0 0 to 1 2, right? Okay. So there are 2 points. Okay. So one point is going to be this, uh, 1 and 3. This is the point 1. Okay. And this is one point, right? So let me erase this. So you can say that y minus y1 equal to x minus x1, right? So or you can say that it is passing through origin, right? So it should be y equal to mx. Okay, it should be y equal to mx. Yeah, so option which option is correct here? Option A is going to be correct, right? Yeah, so you can find the slope of the equation, right? So there are 2 points. Okay, so just find the slope of the equation. Okay, so what is the slope of this straight line? So first you can say is by 1 minus by naught, okay, upon x1 minus x naught, right? So x1 minus x naught. So that is given as 3 3 upon 1. Yeah. Okay. So it is very simple, and you can say that this is going to be first line and second line is this. Okay. It is passing through this point. So these are the straight line, guys. Okay, they are not touching. So which area they are asking? They are asking what is the area enclosed between the straight line 0 to 1. So this is 0 to 1. So you can say that this area. Okay, so they are asking this area. Okay, so they are asked, suppose this is O and this is this is O, and you can say this is B, this is C point, okay, and you can say this is A point. So what is this area? Yeah, find out the area. So answer will be 0.5. Okay, option is going to be 0.5. So see, suppose this is the situation, right? Suppose this is the situation here, and what you have to do here is there is two triangle you can imagine. This is one triangle, okay, from this to this, and this is one triangle, okay, from here to here. If you take if you find the triangle area of the triangle, okay, OAC, and area of the triangle OAB, and take the, just subtract that, okay, so you will get the answer, okay, you will get the answer, okay. So just take the just find the area, okay. So area is what? Area means half into base. Base is 1 for both the triangle, and for first triangle the height is 3 minus half into base is 1, and the height for this is just 2, right? Okay. So I believe anyone can solve this kind of a question. So this is 3 by 2 minus 1. So you will get 0.5. Okay. So I hope everybody understood, right? So what you have to do here is just subtract the area. Okay. Just subtract the area of triangle OAC and triangle OAB. You will get this required area. Okay. This is the required area, okay, in that interval. So answer is going to be 0.5. Okay, let's move on to next question. So this question has been asked again in the gate examination, and I believe many of you might solve this question because I have given you a very good concept on inequality. Okay, this question is very good question here. Consider following inequality, and we have got again 2x minus 1, 7, and we have got 2x minus 9 less than 1, right? Which of the following expression below, okay, satisfies the above two inequalities, right? So this is very good question, and you have to find they have given greater and equal, right? They have given greater and equal. So this is sure that you will not get these. I think anyone can answer these questions by looking at the options, yeah. But let's try this question, yeah. Right? Don't solve this kind of question, guys. Okay, so option always will be C. Okay, so needless to solve this kind of a question. Okay, but for the sake of completeness, for the sake of you need to solve it. Okay, so what you can do here is you can take first inequality, right? So I'm not going to leave here, right? So this is 2x minus 1, okay, which is greater than 7. So you will get two values of x, right? So x, so this is 8, so x is gonna be 4, right? So this is first, and from the second inequality you can get 2x minus 9 is less than 1, right? So you can take this guy that side, okay? So this is going to be 10. X is less than 5. In fact, you don't have to solve this kind of a question, I told you. Yes, Kartikeya, yes. Matlab, just by looking at the question. So if you're confident and we have still 30, you have 40 days. For EC, electrical guys, computer science, they have only 30 days, right? So we are very confident about aptitude this time, right? 15 out of 15. Okay, chalo. Just to open your eyes, I conducted this session, okay? So please, okay, there is only what kind of inequality? There is only strict inequalities. Okay, so ये बहुत important है. How many of you understood? I think only there are few guys who are answering the question. Everyone should answer the question because everybody has to get into ISC and IIT, right? And PSUs and DRDO, all those. Chalo aa jao. The next question is question number 8. I mean, next question, whatever question number is. Okay. So this was asked in GATE only. Okay. So try this question, guys. And I will give you a couple of minutes. Okay, so four points are given. Okay, P is 0 1, Q is 0 minus 3. Okay, everything is given. Represent the vertices of the so they have given, see, if they have given 2 points means you can draw the segment. Okay, line segment, and it forms a quadrilateral. In quadrilateral there are four sides. Okay, so we have to find the area of the quadrilateral, right? It is very simple question. What you can do here is just you can take x and y, right, and plot it first by, this is x. So you can take here the values of x and y, whatever values are given, 1 2 3, no, 1 2 3, right? This is 1 minus 1 minus 2, minus 3. Okay, minus 3. So 0 1 is where, 0 1, where is 0 1? X is 0, so this is a point, right? 0 1. Okay. And 0 minus 3. Okay, so x is 0 and y is, so this is the point, right? Minus 2 minus 1. Okay, x is minus 2 and this guy, so this point. Okay, so all these intersect, all these points you have to join, and 2 minus 1, right? So 2, x is 2, y, so this is the point, right? So you can join them. These are the points. Yeah. So this is the quadrilateral we are getting, right? Now you can find the distance and find the area. So what answer you are getting, guys? Option C. Okay. Okay. So what formula is what, right? What is the distance formula? Suppose you have 2 points. Okay. So this is x1 by 1 and this is x2 and by 2, right? So you have to find the distance. So this is x2 minus x1 whole square and by 2 minus by 1 whole square, right? So you can find. So this is root 8. Okay. Everything is going to be root 8, right? Okay, so these are the roots. Okay, sorry, sides of that. Okay, and as you can understand, without in fact thinking much, okay, all sides are same here, right? So this quadrilateral is basically the square, right? If you don't know the formula, you can solve, right, just by finding the distance. So square means all roots, all sides are same, so it is just 8 is the answer. Okay? So this will not be correct. Okay, understood. Chalo. How many of you understood, guys? So you can just find the PQRS. Okay, PQ, then QR, all these distance between them, and you will find that the sides of the quadrilaterals are equal. If the sides of the quadrilaterals are equal, means they are, that is square. Okay, chalo. One more question. This is one of the very good question I find. Okay, has been asked. So this kind of question you can do just by taking option and the question, right? Just put the value of the x in this question and you can verify, or you can solve also. I believe anyone can solve this question quickly. Yes, I will give you. So how you are solving this question, I don't know. In fact, okay, but your answer can be correct, right? So what I think is this question can be done like this as well, right? What you can do here is you can use this formula: a square minus b square equal to a minus b and a plus b as well, right? Or you can take any value. If you take 4 or 2, whatever values you are taking, right? So that should be equal to if you're taking 2 here, right, so it should be equal to 4, right? So you just put here, okay. So from the option 1, if I'm taking, right, option 1, okay. So that is going to be giving us, you know 2 minus 1 by 2, that is 3 by 2, okay, square, minus it will give you, you know 4 minus 3 means 1 by 2, okay, whole square. So are you getting that? So 9 minus 1 by 4, right? So this will give you 8 by 4, right? Okay, so this is giving you 2. So that is wrong, okay? Straight away you can say this is wrong, right? So only option B will be satisfying, yes? So you don't have to solve it, right? Don't solve this kind of a question if they have given the option. Or the second method you can, okay, so this kind of question you can do just by going through the options. So it will take only 40 seconds to verify. Okay. And you can also use this kind of a property, right? Okay, so you can say that this is x minus 1 by 2 plus x minus 3 by 2, okay, and this is x minus 1 by 2 minus x plus 3 by 2, right? Which is equal to x plus 2, right? Okay, so you can solve this further, right? So this will give you 2x minus, this is going to be giving you 2, and this is, I believe it is correct, yeah. So I believe this is correct again. So this is 1 x plus 2, right? So yes. So what is the value of x here? So anyone can solve this now. So 2x minus 2 equal to x plus 2. So you can take x equal to 4. So how many of you understood this? Okay. What kind of mistake people do is where you will get stuck. Okay. This is my approach. Okay. Okay. People will be stuck here if they will open using this, okay, a minus b whole square, okay. Avoid this, okay, avoid this. Otherwise what will happen here is that you will be getting stuck solving quadratic equations, right? Understood? Or you can open also using that also, because this x will be cancelling then, right? X square will be getting cancelled, so you can also use that, but I think direct is more easy. Okay, you can see this. So how many of you understood this question? सबको समझ आ गया ना? So there are many ways of solving this kind of question, right? Okay. So one more question was there, guys. It was asked in gate 2020, I believe. Yeah. So a super additive function f dot satisfies the property this. Okay, this is a property x1 plus x2. Okay, which is greater than or equal to x1 plus fx2, right? Okay, which of the following function is super additive function? Okay, and for x greater than 1, yes. So please solve this question in detail. Okay, what you can do here is you can go from the options, right? So you can check checking each options. Okay, so you can check the options. So just I'm telling you the solution here. So you can take the option number 1, okay, and you can take some values, right? X value, x should be taken, you have to take x which is greater than 1, right? So whatever values you are taking, right? So you can take, so suppose we got e raised to power x, right? E raised to power x we have taken, and we have taken x1 value equal to 2 and x2 value equal to 4, right? Okay. So what we can do here is now you can put, it can be written as x1 plus x2, right? So this is basically equal to what? E raised to power 2 plus 4, right? So you can say that it is basically e raised to power 6, okay? So this the value of this you will get is 40342, okay? And if you are going to add like this, okay, you'll get e raised to power 2 plus e raised to power 4. So you will get what? 61.98, right? And which is greater, this is greater, right, than this, okay? So this is following the property, you can say x1 plus x2 is greater than ex1 plus ex2, right? Okay, this is what they are saying, right? And option 2, if you take option 2, right? So under root x, if, it should also satisfy the same, right? But it will not satisfy. So option number 2, if you're taking, just take option number 2. This is option 1, right? So this kind of question you can do directly. I think many of you have done the same, right? So you can find here under root 2 plus 4, okay, which is under root 6, okay, which will give you nearly 2.44. And if individually solve, so that under root 2 will give you 1.414 and under root 4 is 2. That is, so that is wrong, okay? Because root 2 plus root 4, that is 1.414 plus 2, that is 3.414, right? Which is less, which is greater here, okay? But this property says that this should be greater always, right? So this is not correct. So your answer is gonna be option A. Okay. Okay. I believe many of you understood this question. Yes? Yeah, please try this question. A, B, C are the real number, and the quadratic equation they have given here is AX or minus BX plus C equal to 0 has the equal root. Which is beta? Okay, they have said that beta is the root here. Okay, which is beta. Then which is going to be satisfying here? Okay, which is going to be satisfying here? This is very simple question. Yeah, solve guys. Okay, real and equal. Real and equal. Okay, so this is very simple question, right? Okay, so x minus beta square equal to 0 here, right? Because x equal to beta, right? Okay, so x square minus beta square, okay, or you can say that this is going to be 2 beta x, okay, plus beta square equal to 0. Now you can compare, right? So here beta square is given as, here 2 beta is equal to b here, right? And you can say that beta square is given as c, right? So just solve it, right? If you multiply, I mean, you check, you can just, yeah. So I believe if you multiply here, so you will get what? One more thing is there we are missing. One more thing we are missing here is, what we are missing? They have given A here, right? Okay. So the coefficient, C option is going to be correct here. So you see here, you can multiply A to all, right? So nothing, no harm will be there, okay? Because we need to match it. So you can say that this is ax square minus 2 beta ax, okay, and this is a beta square equal to 0, right? So now you can compare this and this, right? So what you will get here is that you will get a beta square equal to c and b equal to 2 beta a. Now you can multiply these two equations, so you will get here is that 2 beta cube, okay, a square equal to bc. So from here you will get beta cube equal to bc by 2a square. Okay, this is what you have to understand. If two roots are same, then you will get this, and yes, I believe everybody understood. Yes. Okay. So now the very good question. which was asked in gate examination only. So consider the following equation of the straight line. Okay, there are few straight lines are given. Okay, so I believe everybody knows that what is the straight line equation, that is y equal to mx plus c, right? If it is not passing through origin, and yeah, it is not passing through origin. Okay, how you can check whether it is passing through origin? Just put x equal to 0, y equal to 0. So it should not, it is not equal to 0, right? So which of the following is correct? So what you have to find here is there are four lines, and you have to find which line is perpendicular to which line with which line. Okay, and you have to find the parallel. Okay, so you have to find parallel and you have to find perpendicular. Okay, so these are the condition you have to find. What is the meaning of parallel? When you can say two lines are parallel. Yes, guys. Okay, so you can solve this. Okay, or parallel means two slopes, you have to make it same. Okay, understood. Hmm. So which option is going to be correct? Please tell me. So for perpendicular, keep in mind the very first concept is perpendicular. How can do? How can you do perpendicular? When two slopes, suppose m1 slope is there, m2 slope is there. When you are taking the product, so it should be equal to 1, right? So you can say those two lines are perpendicular, right? M1, or you can say just because there are m1, m2, m3, so many lines are there, so just generalize this. Okay, so you can say that two slopes. Okay, slope of one slope, okay, in slope of any line I, and slope of any line j, you can say it should be equal to 1, right? Okay, this is for the sake of perpendicular, right? And when slopes of the lines are equal, right? Second, when slopes of the line are equal, then you can say that parallel. Okay, this is a smart way of solving the question. Yeah. So how many of you got the answer? Abjeet is saying D. Yes. Okay. So what you can do here is anybody can find the slope here. So slope you find here, you will get the slope as uh, you know 2 by 3 in this case. Okay, in this case you will get slope as minus 3 by 2. Okay, in this case you will get slope as uh, 2 by 3, and in this case you will get slope as, so you can eliminate the options as well, right? So no harm is there. So 6 by 9 means 2 by 3, right? So yeah, 2 by 3, right? So you see here in the option 1, what is there? L1 is parallel to L2, right? It is wrong. Okay, because slopes are not same, you see. This is this. Okay, L2 is parallel to L4. Okay, so L2 is parallel to L4. This is wrong again, right? L3 is perpendicular to L4. Okay, L3 is perpendicular. No. Okay, don't check other. Okay, check one, and yeah. So now last is what? L4 is perpendicular to L2. L4 is perpendicular. Yes, correct. Because if you take the product minus 3 by 2 into 2 by 3, which is giving you minus 1, and L4 is parallel to L3. Yes, it is also correct, right? So option D is correct. Yeah. So how many of you understood this question? Okay. See this question, what this question is saying here is A, B, C are real number, right? And the quadratic equation is given here. Ax square minus bx plus c equal to 0 has equal root. What is the meaning of equal root? Equal root means what? They have same root, right? So you can say that if x minus beta whole square equal to 0 means it has one root only, okay, and that is same. Okay, so this kind of equation you can write, okay, this kind, okay, so you can expand this, okay. So if you find the root of this, so what root you will get? X equal to beta and beta, right? Okay, two roots are there which are same and they should be real, they should not be imaginary, right? So if they are not imaginaries, you can also say that discriminant should be equal to 0 here, right? What is the meaning of discriminant? B square equal to b square minus 4ac, right? Okay, so b square minus 4ac equal to 0, so b square equal to 4ac, right? That is also one of the very important result, right? So okay, understood. But what they have said here is that B, this is not correct, okay? Understood. So you can solve. I think, Manan, have you understood this now? Now, then what you can do, you just open it and compare with this, okay? And take the product of, yeah, take the product. So you will understand. Okay. Let's solve this question, guys. This question is from rotation and all these things you have to do, right? Which of the following groups given? So you have to get this, right? You have to get this, okay? So what you can do here is you can just take what kind of operation is allowed here, that you have to read it, right? So what is question here? Which one of the following group given below can be assembled to get the shape that is shown above using each piece only once, okay, without overlapping with each other, and rotation and translation operation may be used. Rotation, you can rotate it, you can, okay, perfect, understand. So it is one of the very easy question, right, which you can solve, okay, by thinking only. Okay, this question was asked in gate 2002, 2022 in ME paper, that is in mechanical engineering. Okay, so yeah. So you see here, guys. So by looking at this picture, right, you just get back, okay, from the option you can go back to the question. Okay. So you see how many shapes are there, right? So there is one triangle, right? You see in top of that, one triangle is there, right? Okay. So which one of the groups given below can be assembled, okay, to get the shape? So I believe many of you might have tried B and C. Somebody is saying B and C. Only B is correct, right? So you can take option one, right? How to solve this kind of question? Go option wise, right? Option one. Okay. So option one I am taking here. So in option one, you see what is given. There are triangles, one triangle, two triangle, three triangle, right? And this is given. Okay, understood. So above given figure will not be able to produce. Okay, why? What is the reason behind that? Because if you take this, okay, and you can take this guy, or just you can take down this, right, and you can make like this, but okay, so you can't take this top of that, right, or you can take like this, and okay, so this is very very important to notice here is that only two operations are allowed here, rotation and translation operations, right? So only this option will not be correct, okay, this option will be correct. Why? Because to construct this diagram you need how many triangles? One triangle is this triangle, okay, one triangle is this, one triangle is this, right? Yes, there are three triangles, right? Because, and one triangle is here. See, if you want to get like this, okay, one triangle, but one more triangle should be here, right, to fill this. So there are four triangles, okay. So in fact you can ignore option one. Okay. How many triangles you need, guys? You need four triangles. Okay. यहाँ पर देखो, see, one triangle is this, one triangle is gonna be this, one triangle is gonna be this, right? And one triangle is this. How many? Four triangles. In this option, there is three triangles. So this option will not be correct. Okay. This option can be correct because there are four triangles. This option will not be correct. This option will not be correct. Okay. So option B is correct. Okay. How many of you understood this question? How to solve? Yes. So that is from the observation, right? Okay. So make good observation. Okay. So how many triangles you need to construct bottom part and top part? So we need four triangles, right? Okay. We need four triangles, and in this diagram you see there are only three triangles available to construct back. यहाँ पर कितने हैं? 1 2. ये तो होगा नहीं, ये तो होगा नहीं because this is not given. Okay, so I believe everybody understood. No, this was this was not a MSQ question, right? So who is saying that option C is correct? Option C कैसे correct हो सकता है? How you can say option C is correct? Yes, option B is only correct. Okay, guys, don't make mistake. Great. So this question is not. I mean. Okay, perfect. So this can be the correct answer because we can check also this figure, right? So in this figure, you can have the four triangle, right? Yeah. So if you join this, right? So you can have one triangle is this, one triangle is this, okay? And yeah, great. Okay. Vikas is correct. B or C. Yes. Abjeet is also correct. Okay. So please, yes. So option B or C you can say is correct, right? According to the official key as well. Okay, so uh, what I was doing here is I was just taking one. Okay, I was just focusing on B here, right? Okay, so let's take one more question. Okay, so this was very good question, and this question is from special reasoning. Okay, how to rotate, how to translate figures, and how to count. In fact, so from this you can have this many triangles. Okay. Okay. This is one of the good question again, right? So you can expect this kind of question. 6% PQRST and you are sitting around the circular table. Okay. Facing the center, not necessarily. So in this question, in this question, if you put B here, right, and if it is a MSQ question or what, because I have taken from the PYQ, right, so it was not mentioned whether it is MSQ, but it can be MSQ because there are two options which are correct, right? Okay, so 6% PQRST and you are sitting around the circular table facing center, okay, not necessarily in the same order. Consider the following statement, right? So what you can do here is you can put the circle here, and this is the center here, right? Okay. Take one guy, okay, take one guy. P sits next to S and T, right? P sits next to S and T, right? And Q sits diametrically opposite to P. So you can say that P is here, so Q will be here. Okay. The shortest distance between S and R is equal to the shortest distance between T and U. Okay. So based on the above statement, Q is the neighbor of whom, right? That is what you have to think about it. So first statement is what? P sits next to S and T. So answer this question, guys, everybody. Hmm. So what you can do here is P sits next to S and T, right? So P is, I think, in between the S and T, right? Okay. And the shortest distance between S and R, okay, is equal to the shortest distance between T and U, okay. Understood? So based on that, Q is the neighbor of whom, okay. So it cannot be the neighbor of P and P, okay. It cannot be the neighbor of P. It is for sure, right? So this option will not be correct, okay. Understood? And if yes, I think yeah. How many of you got it? Option C is correct, right? Option C is gonna be correct because it is straightforward as well, right? So you can just so Q is the neighbor of whom, right? So you can say that S will be next to P, right? So S cannot be the neighbor of Q, right? S cannot be the neighbor of Q, okay? And Q also cannot be the neighbor of you can say T as well, right? So option C is only the correct, okay? So you don't have to, further query about this, right? Because S and T are the neighbor of, you can say, P. So you can say S is here, the T is here, right? Okay, understood. So R, you can say, is here and U is here, right? So these distances are same, right? So yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, chalo, next question. I think this kind of question I have shared, uh, you know, in the groups, various groups in Facebook and everywhere, right? So this kind of question you can try. A building has several rooms and doors as shown in the top view of the building given below. The doors are closed initially. See, if the doors are closed, you can't get inside the room, right? What is the minimum number of doors that need to be opened in order to go from point P to point Q, right? This question is very good question, right? So see, you can't go directly like this, okay? Because there is a wall, okay? You have to go from P to Q. So you can go like this, okay? You can go like this, okay? And you can reach here, okay? Or what you can do, you can go like this, okay? Then you can go like this and reach here. But you have to find the minimum number of doors, okay. Acha, okay. So there are, this is the minimum one door, this door, right? So there are two doors, right? Don't take three. So many people take three as well, right? Okay, because there is open, so you can go from there also. You don't need doors, okay. So answer is gonna be two. So this question is based on direct reasoning or logical thinking, yes. Okay. And next question. Which of the following sets of pieces can be assembled? Okay, it is just like a, you can say, Rishabh Pant's car. You know, Rishabh Pant's car got broken, okay, into different pieces. You can't assemble it, right? And suppose you are in a factory and you are given a parts and you have to construct the whole, right? So they have given the which of the following sets of pieces can be assembled to form a square, okay, with a single round hole near the center. So one hole will be there near the center. Yeah. So please solve this. So one hole should be there, right? So this cannot be the correct answer. Okay. Okay. Because there is no hole. So option okay. In different branches of engineering, right? So this was asking chemical engineering and other branch of engineering. Right? So what you can do here is uh, which of the following sets of pieces can be assembled to form a square? So this option will be eliminated directly because there is no hole. okay, to form a square with a single round hole near the center, right? So near the center there should be a hole, okay, near the center there should be a hole, okay? And I believe this you know, this cannot be correct, okay, because the hole is here, right? Hole is here, not near the center, right? And this can also be seen here, right? So yeah, this, there is a hole, okay, but this hole cannot be fit, okay, you see here, right? So this cannot be correct, but in this case, yeah, there is these holes are near the center only, right? Okay, so this can be correct answer. So the main hint is what? With a single round hole near the center, okay, and pieces should not be overlapped, okay. So option C is correct for this. Chalo. Yes, this question. A block with trapezoidal cross section is placed over a block with rectangular cross section as shown above. Which of the following is correct? Drawing of the view of the 3D object as viewed in the direction indicated by an arrow. Okay, so this is very good question. I think mechanical or civil engineering people can do quickly because they do machine like drawing and all, right? Which of the following is the correct drawing of the view of the 3D? Okay, so if you are looking from this side, okay, that is the lateral view. Yes. Yes, civil mechanical rocks here, right? Okay, so anybody can solve. So you see here, so you will get one picture like this, okay, and then you will get this picture here, okay, this picture. Cross section they are asking, okay. Yes. Hmm. So which option is correct? Yeah, option A. Because this is not correct because you can't see the background of this, right? And this is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, so option A is correct. In fact, I also did the correct. Okay. So how many of you understood? See, so these kind of questions are based on your presence of memory, right? And use the information given in the question. Okay. That's what I always try to, you know, because we don't have any solution, okay, given anywhere. So we can think by ourselves. Yeah. And this question, okay, is very good question, right? It was asked, I believe, in science only. Uh, a palindrome is a word that reads the same word, same forward and backward. Okay, okay. This is one kind of a word. Okay, palindrome that reads the same word, same forward and backward in the game of words. Okay, matlab if you read from this side, so the meaning will be same. If you read from this side, the meaning is gonna be same, right? Okay. I mean, the word will be same, meaning can be different. Okay, the word bird will be same, and in fact, that word can also become the meaningless word also, right? Okay, in a game of words, okay, option B, RCC is saying option B, right? Have the following two plates painted with the letter, right? So already this painted, okay, is given. A, B, right, is given. From the additional plates given in the options, which of the combination of the additional plates would allow the player to construct a 5-letter palindrome? The player should use all 5 letters exactly once. Okay, and the plates can be rotated in their plane. Okay, so you can also rotate, no problem is there, right? Okay, so I believe DDJ. Okay, so we can't take okay, because they have given here that the player should use all plates exactly once. Okay, understood everybody? Okay. So yes. So you can put this, so D, here D, here J. So if you see from here, A, D, 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 J. If you see from here, it is different, right? Okay. So if you take R, A, and you can take D here, okay, right? So if you read from this side, okay, I think this is one of the very good, okay, format, right? Yes. So radar is correct, yeah. How many of you agree with radar? Okay. This RAR will give you the kind of kind of words, okay, which you will read from this side and read from this side will be correct, okay. Backward and forward, okay, both. Yes. Okay. So this kind of question you can. What is the meaning of palindrome? Okay. So palin means basically again, right? Okay. Okay. Again, or you can say back. And drom means basically the running. Okay. Okay. So if you read, okay, back and forth, okay, so you will get the same word, right? So there are different words, okay, there are different, okay, which you can, like A and, let me give you some of the more example, like A, right? Okay, so if you read from this side, if you read from this side, both will give you the same, okay? Like if you write BIB, civic, okay, mom, okay, or you can say rotator. I think rotator, electrical engineering student can better understand. Rotator. Okay. So if you start from this side, if you start from this side, yeah. And these can be rotated, no problem, right? They have also said that the place can be rotated in their plane. In it, okay, so no problem is there, right? So have you understood, guys? Everybody, 11 also palindrome number. 11, yes. But here we are talking about words, right? We are not talking about numbers of these, right? So it's okay. Okay? Here we are talking about words. Okay? We are playing with the words, not with the numbers. So okay. Because mom, you see from this side and from that side. Okay. So please keep in mind this, right? Thank you. Next. This question number 9. In the square grid shown on the left, a person standing at P2 position is required to move from P5 position. Okay. So these options can be neglected also, guys. These options. Okay. Whatever options are not correct means. And I have given you the concept now. So if the question will be repeated, so you will be able to solve. So in the square grid shown on the left, okay, square grid is there. Okay. A person is standing at P2 position is required to move to position P5. ठीक है? P2 में ये बंदा खड़ा है, right? You stand. Somebody is standing here. You can say Ashish is standing at P2, right? And he has to move to P6, right? P5 position in here. Okay. The only movement allowed for a step involved, matlab one step he can move, right? And two moves along one direction. Two moves along one direction, right? Very good question. followed by one move in the perpendicular direction. Okay, the permissible direction for the movements are shown in the diagram. Okay, so they have given some diagram and you can move. Okay. For example, a person at a given position y can move only to the position marked on x, right? Without occupying any of the shaded square at the end of the each step, the minimum number of steps required to go from P2 to P5. And this is the same question just like we solved, okay, like how many doors are needed to open, okay, to go from one place to another. Okay, solve this question, guys. Yeah. So you have to reach here, right, at P5, and this is P2 position. See, in one direction, it is given here, right? To move along one direction, followed by one move in the perpendicular, right? So if you are moving like this, okay, so you can come here, you can come here, so you can move here, right? Okay, perpendicular direction. So you can also move here, then you can go perpendicular, right? So how many steps are needed? Yeah, tell. गुड ठीक है देखो the movement will be from P2 to P5. Okay, you have to go from P2 to P5. Okay, from P2 to P5, right? So one thing you have to make sure that at the end of each step, okay, it will not occupy any shaded space, right? Okay, so only movement allowed for a step involved the two moves along one direction. Suppose you are going towards x direction or y direction, whatever direction, right? And by one move in a perpendicular. The permissible direction for movement are shown this. Okay. So without occupying any shaded squares means you can move. Okay. On the shaded also, but don't stop there. Okay. Understand? Okay, so that you have to, so what you can do here is, what you can do, so you can start with P2, right? Okay, you can start with P2, then you go to P4, right? You can, sorry, you can start with P2, right, and move one step, okay, down. Okay, then you can move in this direction, right, from P2. Suppose you reach here, now you, so you have to make two step here, right? Okay, see, you can't directly go from P2 to P5 because if you make two step here, so you are staying here and it is not allowed, right? Okay. So you have to think about this. So this guy cannot go like this, right? This guy cannot go like this. This guy will go like this only. ठीक है? तो एक move ये हो गया, right? Then you are moving here. You reached here, right? So how many steps are there? One, two, three, and then you move the, okay. Sorry, then what you can do here is you reached Q4, you can say. Okay, okay, then Q4 to, okay, you can move downwards as well, right? Okay, and where is P5? 4, 1 minute. Hmm. So there is only one step, three step, right? So ठीक है. Uh, it's some hit and try type question. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. These kind of questions are like one has to spend some time. Okay. Means you have to think first, right? Hit and trial is only the correct, yeah. So you can go from, see, whatever movements they have said, just you have to follow this, right? So in fact, it needs extra brain, whatever brain you have. Okay. Okay. Question, guys. Okay, the question, next question. Consider a cube made by folding. Okay, so this is again from special aptitude, right? Okay. Cube made by folding a single sheet of paper, right, of appropriate shape. The interior faces of the cube are all blank. Okay. However, the exterior faces that are not visible in the above view may not be blank. Right? Matlab, this is visible, right? The back side may not be visible. Okay, that they have said. Back side is there, may not be visible in the, they may not be blank. Okay, so which of the following represent following possible unfolding the cube? So if you're going to unfold it, okay, so which one is going to be correct? Yes, tell me guys. So how many okay, what is given here is that these are two which are visible, right? These are two which are visible. Okay, so for cube we need how many faces? We need at least six faces, right? So one, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, it is correct. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, yeah. And the exterior face are not visible in the above view. May not be blank. Okay, yeah. Okay, so all other interior faces of the cube are blank. Which option is correct? Option B or option A? Okay. Karthikeya is saying option A, right? One important point we need to think here is that, see, in this question, see, there is a line. Okay, this line is given. Okay, this line is given. Fine. Okay, this line. Okay, so if you see this line, okay, this line is given, right? This line. So this shaded part, okay, this shaded part, I mean, this part, this kind of a colored flower, okay, which is parallel here, right? And this black shaded part is perpendicular, you can see, right? So I believe in this question, this is not correct. Okay, you can directly eliminate this. Okay, because this line, okay, this line should be parallel to this, but this is perpendicular, and this is parallel to black. So this is not correct. This line, okay, is parallel to this. Okay, so this is again not correct. Okay, and this line is parallel again, this is not correct. So option D can be correct, right? Option D can be correct, but 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 you have to think one more point, guys. Nowhere plus is mentioned, ये plus नहीं दिया है कहीं भी. Okay, you see here, single observation you can do here. See, this is the line. Okay, this is the line which is, okay, this is the hint, you can say, right? So this option can be correct, but this plus is not mentioned, right? So if this plus is not given, then this option is correct. Okay. Okay. So I believe this question has some mistake. Okay. So what was the year? Yeah, in civil engineering it was asked. Okay. So we can check. Okay, because I think this question has mistake because this plus is not mentioned anywhere in the cube. Okay. But otherwise option D is only correct. Okay, guys. So see, if this plus is not present, then you can say option D because based on this line. But this is MTA, okay? MTA. Understood, everybody? Yes. C 2022 paper answer is given as 4. Yeah. So option D, I'm telling, yeah, perfect. Okay. But so yeah. So this was MTA, but option D can be correct if this plus is not present. Okay. Hmm. Question number this, guys. For a picture shown above, which of the following is correct? picture representing reflection with the with respect to mirror zone. So what they are asking is this is mn, you can say this is mirror image they are asking. Okay, because they have put vertically. Okay, so you know that if you are looking at the mirror, right, so here there will be lateral inversion, right? Lateral inversion is there. Okay, left become right, right become left. What is the meaning of lateral inversion? Left become right, okay, and right become left. That's it. And nothing else. Nothing else happens. Okay, yeah. So this is the concept, okay, of plane mirror, right? Okay, if you know the plane mirror, if you see yourself, right? So option A is going to be correct. That's it. In this question, you don't have to worry about anything, right? Or you can more understand. I told you also that what happens basically, right? In this case, your this will be same, but this will be different, right? Okay, understood? Okay, mistake, okay, solving this question. What is the question here is that, guys, an ant walks in a straight line on a plane, leaving behind a trace of its movement. Okay, the initial position of the ant is at point P facing east, right? So you can say that anywhere it is, right? Okay, suppose here it is. The ant first turns 72-degree anti-clockwise at P. Okay, understood? Then does the following step in sequence exactly 5 times. This is the hint. Okay, exactly 5 times. This is the hint. Okay, if somebody, you see here how many steps are there? Here 5 steps. Yeah, it can be correct. Here six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrong. How many steps? Wrong. Okay. But this cannot be correct, okay? So option C is only the correct answer. How many of you got? Yes. ये hint है, okay? Exactly 5 times, okay? Before halting, okay? And these are the moves, okay? Move forward for 10 centimeters and then move 144 clockwise, okay? So first you can see here, I suppose this is at P, so it goes 72 degree, then 44 like this, yeah. So this can be correct, yeah. So many students make mistake here. I have seen in the various groups, right? Many people gave answer this option D. Option D, how can it be correct? Because they have, she has, I mean, the question already has mentioned, right? What is mentioned here is that 5 steps, 5 times. Okay. Everybody understood now this question? So 5 steps, and one more thing is there. Okay. So you can understand this question, yeah? Perfect. Let's go to solve next question. ये वाला करो fast. Hmm. Yes. So what you have to find here is, guys, you have to find what? The water image. Okay. So T means this. R. Okay. R will be what? In case of water image, what happens? Vertical. Okay. Okay. So this is going to be like this, right? In this case, E is going to be yeah. This is wrong. Okay. This is wrong. Yes. This is same here. Oh, this is wrong again. Hmm? This is wrong, right? So, yeah. So which option is correct, guys? Option B, direct. I have explained this concept very, so you guys can try this kind of question. Yeah? You see this question. This kind of question you can expect in English. Right? Comprehension we call it, or sometimes we call it reading comprehension. Okay. So many people make mistake here because they think that their vocabulary is not good or something, right? So this is very, I think many times this kind of question has been asked. So which of the following correct logical inference, okay, based on information given in the passage, right? So never ever answer, okay, these kind of questions based on your knowledge, okay. Whatever passage is given, that you have to solve it, right? Okay. अब जैसे this question is you read the option first, okay, read the option first, and while solving this kind of question you have to remember these three concepts, okay. Tone, quality of the passage, okay, because in the gate only short passages will be given, and quantity, quality as well as this is quality, right? Quality and quantity. So quality, tone of the passage, you just read the first, you read the options, okay, before you solve this kind of a question. 9 to 4, yes, very good. I think many people have, okay, great. So first read the options, okay, and understand the passage what they are talking about it, right? So healthy eating is important for those with good health condition but not for others. ये तो it should never be the correct answer, right? Okay, because this is from the common, I mean they are just suggesting, right? And healthy eating is more important for adult than the kid. Okay, this is also wrong. Okay, one should not think like that, okay, because in the question in the passage also they can't say like this, okay. Eating healthy and better overall health are more correlated at the young age but not at the. Eating healthy can be stated at any age, earlier the better, right? So this is the fact. You read this, okay, this is positive thing. Okay. Now healthy eating is critical component of healthy aging, right? Okay. So this is the tone of the passage. You can say this is positively. They are talking about positive thing, right? When should one start healthy eating? It turns out that it is never too early. For example, babies who start eating healthy in the first year are more likely to have better overall health as they get older. Okay, so in my case, I used not to eat in my childhood, right? So okay, so that is what the main problem is, right? You should understand. So this passage, the tone of the passage is positive, okay? And you understood that the idea of the passage, they are talking about health, right? And quality of the passage is also very good passage, okay? Okay, so you can mention some of the key points, okay? These are the key points, like it is never too early, okay? And this is also one of the very important points, right? So based on that, option B will be only correct, right? So these are not the correct options, okay? Okay, so you can directly, so it is positive. If the passage is positive, so your answer should also be positive, right? Okay, that you have to keep in mind. So many people ignore this kind of question. Please don't ignore this, okay? Because 2 mark is very important. I hope everyone understood this. Yes, सबको समझ आया ना? So never leave English question, okay? If somebody is from and mostly North people leave the question from English, right? So don't leave it. ठीक है? We are solving this, yeah. The question here is this. Again, you have to use TQQ. Okay. Quality, quantity. Quantity means how many words, some special words. Okay, you have to focus on. So wallets with the key are most likely to be written because people do not care about money. This is wrong. Okay, I mean what they are doing. Okay, wallets with a key are more likely to be written because people relate to suffering of the other. Okay, this is also unnecessary. Money is always important than key. What is this? Wallet used in experiment are most likely to return than the wallets that are lost, really lost. Okay, so you see here, we have to, I think, hmm, what is the option, guys? Still, we have to think. Okay, just I read the options and I got to know that some of the options are irrelevant. Okay, so you read the question now. So passage. Humans are naturally compassionate and honest. Okay. In study using strategically placed wallet that appear lost, it was found that the wallets with money are more likely to be returned than the wallets without money. Right. Similarly, wallets that had a key and money are more likely to be returned than the wallets with the same amount of money alone. Okay. This suggestion that primarily the reason for the behavior is the compassionate and empathy, right? So, what is the correct logical statement? Yes. Which option is correct, guys? Okay, so see, based on what they are saying, this okay. If somebody is saying money is more important than this, sometimes many people say, yeah, money is very important, right? Yeah. Which option is correct? Okay, so you can just find the options here. ठीक है? So Manan is saying B, okay. So yeah, we have to check, yes, yes, okay. So wallets with a key are more likely to be written because people relate to suffering of the other. Okay, humans are naturally compassionate and honest, right? Wallets in experiment are more likely than the wallets that are really lost. Okay, so option C is also not correct only, right? Option C is not correct. But in this question, you see these words, right? Like they have said compassionate, okay, and the honest. Okay, so this option can be correct. Option B, right? Because see, in one reading, okay. So let us read 1 minute. You have to be slightly okay because see, you have to also choose some of the words, right? So here the word is compassionate, honest, right? So you have to choose. So this option will not be correct, this is not correct, and this option can be correct, right? So this is the primary reason for this behavior is compassion and empathy. Okay, if they show compassion, okay, so then they can return it, right? So this is the very good question. Yes. So option B can be correct. Yes, everybody. Okay. Okay, guys. So here, what I will do now, I will suggest some of the things. So you can more focus on geometry now. Okay. Geometry, please solve various questions from geometry. Okay, you can expect questions. Okay, and focus on inequality, right? And focus on log also, right? Log problems. Okay, and solve all the PYQ first, right? All the PYQ, and think. Okay, every day half an hour you spend, right? And try to also solve English questions. So you will be able to get complete 15 out of 15, right? So best wishes guys for GATE 2023. And here we end the session. Thank you. Yes. I believe you guys might have enjoyed. Okay. So if you have any doubt, you guys can anytime reach on the WhatsApp group. Yeah. And today I showed you some of the beautiful hints and observations, right? Which you have to focus always. Okay. That is very, very important. Okay. And I believe this time if you will make 15 out of 15, right? So I don't think so you will not be in ISC. You will get in ISC Bangalore, right? And I expect many of you should get below 10, right? Thank you so much, guys. Yes, Vikas, Rupa, and Abjeet. Okay, so we have tried best. Okay, try all the questions PYQ and whatever important question was there. Now geometry is there, so I will be sharing some of the assignment as well. Okay, soon in the website, right? You guys can follow that also, right? Thank you so much.